So, where are we at?
Walnut.
I'm Jess.
I'm Grace.
I'm TJ, and we're the Family Nomads.
And we are at Walmart right now because we are at a full-time family rally. Full-time Families is a group of families who travel full-time, and we are at a rally where there's like over 80 families, and we're all getting together and we're doing the kids do a marketplace. So basically the kids can do their own business where they can sell things. And so since TJ has done the snack shack before and Grace has helped him with it, what are y'all gonna do for the marketplace?
We're gonna sell Pokemon cards and
Snacks.
Yeah, so it kind of be like the Nomad Snack Shack plus Pokemon cards.
If you're new, please subscribe and leave a like on the video, and please share.
What he said. So basically, before we go in, let's talk about your business plan and how we're gonna pay for everything. So when you start a business, you typically have a certain amount of money that you're willing to like invest, and then you can go to the bank and get a loan to start your business. So we were thinking that it would be good to have $100 total to spend, since there's gonna be so many families there. There's gonna be a lot of people. So you have $100 to spend, but you have to invest 25 and you have to invest 25, and Dub and I together will give you 50. But you have to pay us back $50, okay?
Okay.
And y'all keep whatever profits are left over, and you got to split it between each other, okay?
How much money will we have at the end of the day? Not including what we have.
I don't know how much of it you're going to sell. So I do have a feeling though that you're going to make quite a bit of money if there are, I think there are exactly 88 families, and most of the families have like multiple children. So, and I feel like the snacks are going to be a very good hit. But how we're going to keep track of it, if there's anything left over, is if there's anything left over, we'll figure out how much each item cost, and if you give us the snacks that are left over, then like we'll take that out of the money that you owe us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a little chart here, and as we're going through the store, you're gonna write down the item name, how much each item costs. So say it's a pack of 12, you're gonna divide the total cost by the number of items, and then you're gonna decide what you're gonna sell it for, okay? So you're gonna take the price that you sell it for and subtract it from the cost per item, and over here you're gonna write your profit, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to keep track of this?
Me.
Okay, all right, so that's for you. And we're gonna go ahead and go inside and start searching for what we're gonna look for. So, what are some ideas of some snacks you guys want to sell at the
We
thing?
could do a bundle of movie theater packs. Sell
What's
out.
a movie theater pack?
It's where we'd put like a little bit of candy, like one of those gummy packs, a mini popcorn bag, and like maybe like a Kool-Aid or something, like a mini Kool-Aid thing or something.
Yeah, let's look and see what all of our options are. There also is going to be a lot of like Easter candy here, but I think chips is a good place to start too. I really like the movie idea. So
I have an idea for the chips. I feel like Doritos and Lay's, I feel like those are like two big brands. Like, or like Pringles. So those would be like, we would get the mini Pringle things, and we'll like, so those are such big brands, so they'll sell out quicker.
okay, and you could even look at like juice boxes too, because that's not something that necessarily needs to be cold, or like those little like Kool-Aid jammer things or whatever.
Or
So,
like the Capri Suns.
yeah. So
No.
here's the iPad. Down at the bottom, there are 42 bags in that box. That might be a really,
$6.
I don't think, it's probably underneath, so you're probably gonna have to lift it up to look and see what the price is.
It's $17.97.
$17.97, 42 cents or 43 cents per bag. How much do you think you want to sell it for? What's a reasonable cost?
$2.
$2?
$1.50.
$1.50?
Because it's a bag of chips. You get the front for about the size.
Me personally,
Almost
I would probably sell them for $1. Yeah, so that way you're making double your profit.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need 2 of them though.
Yeah, we do.
I would definitely do that because you have a wide variety of types of chips, 84 bags. I feel like that's really good. If y'all want to do Pringles, there's a bigger container down here. You got to figure out what is the cost per item. So that would be 47 cents. Do you think that somebody would pay $1 for one of those little mini Pringle things?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Okay. Well, if we're not both on the same page, if we're not all on the same page, then I think
I feel like we should get one of each thing. So like one cracker or chips, one gummy or something.
We do have a lot of chips. So maybe you guys want to look at like packages of like cookies or something?
Sure.
Okay.
But we should get something like gluten-free because a lot of people have allergies.
That is very true. I think that we should definitely consider the people that have allergies. Okay, so we have got a lot of questions about our new lapel mics because they don't really look like lapel mics, and we actually really love these, and so we wanted to share with you guys because I know that some of the people that follow us are either have a YouTube channel or are interested in doing a YouTube channel or will need it for something else, and I had to show you guys these lapel mics. So basically it's from the brand Anker Work, and it comes in this really cool case, and you just charge the entire case. So the lapel mics that we had before, you had to charge each piece individually, and we never had enough plugs for all of them, so it would take us a really long time to charge everything. So now we can charge everything in one spot. The charging case itself can be used for charging when it's unplugged. The battery life lasts for 6 hours for a single device and 15 hours for use with the charging case. The unique voice shield noise reduction technology accurately eliminates noise and intelligently identifies and locates human voice. The rest of this video, we were using these, so you can be the judge of how awesome the sound is. So basically it has a little plug-in thing right here, and that's how it charges, and it comes with 2 lapel mics, which is usually how many they come with. And it does come with little cover changes or things that you can change. So it's like a different color, but I really like the white, which is what comes on it. So I think it's like super pretty, and most of these lapel mics are not really pretty. So first thing, it has a little clip, so you can clip it to your clothes if you wanted to, like most lapel mics, or you can actually take this off, unhook it, and it's a magnet. So you can put it on your clothes with a magnet, which I think is absolutely genius, because there are a lot of clothes that we have that when I clip the lapel mic on, it like droops down, or just it doesn't really work super well, and this way you have a lot more control over where you're clipping and putting the microphone at. The microphone is made from precision aluminum alloy and designed with IMD technology, which adds a shiny layer on top to make the microphone glisten in the light. So this is the piece that actually goes on the camera or whatever you're using, and it's touch screen. You can turn off the touch screen and lock it so that way you don't accidentally hit anything, which is super important. But one of my favorite things is that it comes with these 2 little attachments right here. And so basically on the back of the receiver, you can stick in this attachment and you can plug it directly into either your phone if you have your phone. So this is the Android connection. This will also work with my iPad. And then this one is the iPhone connection. So you can literally hook the receiver directly into your phone and use the lapel mics for your phone. So if you're doing like voiceovers, or if you want to record with your phone, and it even is facing the correct way so you can see it as you're recording on your phone. TrueLink uses LC3 Plus self-developed professional wireless transmission technology. So there can still be accurate transmission in a complex environment. It covers 656 feet of wireless transmission, breaking the distance limit while keeping a stable transmission to avoid losing valuable data. I absolutely freaking love these. And then another perk, because the case is what you charge, is that you can actually hold a couple of charges with the case, so you don't have to like continually like plug them in every time they die. So anyways, I absolutely love these. Over here there is fruit gummies and stuff.
Mushrooms everywhere.
Yeah, so I really think that this is something that we should consider. Where's my phone?
Individually wrapped.
Okay, so let's look at, because there's family packs. People love like the gummies and stuff. So let's figure out the cost and see if it's something that's worth investing in. Okay, so get out the calculator. Okay.
This is more. This is,
all right, so this is usually when it's a higher amount of items in one package, then
It's cheaper.
Yes, it's cheaper. So let's look at this. Hold on. Let's pay attention. So $7.48, Grace. Let's go ahead and start there. All right, and then you're going to divide it by how many's in the package.
20.
Okay, so 37 cents for each one. What do you think you could sell a pack of Gushers for?
About 75 cents.
About 75 cents?
Because then people want to pay more, and then it'll be like, oh, I only have $1, you know?
Okay. All right, now let's look at, this is a lot more. You get double for less.
So people don't really like those.
Really? People don't like fruit gummies? I know lots of people.
24 divided by 40.
Good job. All right, that's really low cost, 18 cents. So you could sell those
For 50 cents and make 2.
Yeah, so you could more than double your profit.
And people would more likely buy 2 if they don't have if they only have $1.
Yeah, so that's a really good thing. So you're gonna sell it for 50 cents, so they're gonna give you 15 cents, but it costs you 18 cents. So just guess, what math do you think you do to figure out how much money you're gonna...
50 minus 18.
Good job.
But it's cent form.
You can still add the period later. All right, so you're gonna make 32 cents
If we sell
for
all of
each
them.
one. Well, no, for each one, you're gonna make 32 cents.
How are we gonna make 32 cents? I thought we were gonna sell them for 50.
Yeah, so we are selling for 50 cents. So selling for 50 cents and they cost 18 cents each. You're gonna make 32 cents for each one. Okay, so now we're gonna, how much profit are you going to make from this entire thing?
Why is it gonna be cheaper if they pay 50 cents for each one? How do we make 30?
32
If they
cents.
pay
Look.
50 cents for each one, and it cost us, hold on, they pay 50 cents for each pack and it costs us 18 cents for each pack.
So we're making 30s.
Yes.
Now I get it.
I figured it was just a communication error. Okay, so 32 cents times 40. That's how we're gonna figure out how much profit we're gonna make. All right, so $12.80. All right, so she scanned the price and she said that this box of 40 is $10.82. So how do you figure out the price? You gotta do the whole price, $10.82. Perfect, 27 cents. What do you think that you could sell these Rice Krispies for?
$1.
$1? What do you think, TJ? $1?
What about these? We could sell these for 50 cents.
I think selling them for 50 cents might too. You could do either. Do we want to move up to 75 cents or?
Yes.
No, because if it's cheap, then they'll want it more.
You might buy 2 of them.
Yeah. Wait, I think 50 cents is good. Okay. Perfect. See the Sour Punch Twist right there. It looks
We
like
already
they're
had some
individually packaged. Now this would be really cool, but I think that you're gonna have a harder time selling this, but you sell these for $1. Why don't you figure out the math? Looks like the Sour Punch Twist
And they cost like 210.
do $10.50.
$10.50
divided by how many are in there.
divided by 210.
Okay.
I would be these, to be honest, because I like
Here.
Swedish fish.
5.
So 5 cents. Okay. So
5 cents each.
Yep.
No. Yeah, 5.
5 cents each. So you would make 20. This is a really high profit item. So you would make 20 cents for each one of those pieces. So do you feel like
if you sell them for 5 cents?
you buy them for 5 cents each, but you would sell them for 25 cents each?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all are going to charge 50 cents for these, $1 for this, and 25 cents for this. So let's have maybe a couple of other options, or at least one other option for the 25 cents items. So I saw over there large packs of suckers. So they have the Tootsie Pops and they also have Blow Pops. What do you think people would enjoy more, Blow Pops or Tootsie Pops?
Gum. We could get the packs, but we could also take them out of the packs and sell them for 25 cents each.
0.25 minus 0.11.
14.
Okay. so
14
Grace was
cents, I
right.
already write that.
Okay, cool. So 14 cents profit. That's pretty good. That's more than half. $7 for 20 pops.
I'm pretty sure that's a really good deal. A lot of people like this.
All right, let's do that. Let's math it up. Okay. Y'all are doing a
15 cents profit. If it's 35.
35. So do you feel like
I'm not
15 cents?
sure.
I don't know.
I like it.
15 cents profit isn't really like
That high. I wouldn't do it.
These were the things I was talking about, the Kool-Aid burst. So here, right here, these ones. because look at how cheap they are. All right, so $1.25.
I thought it was 24.
Well, 24, yeah. Divided by how many come in there?
6.
6.
I want to get a
All right, so 20 cents. So what do you think would be a good cost for each of those?
$1.
$1?
Yeah, don't give us a, no.
I would
I
pay
think
$1
50.
for that.
You think? I think 50 cents would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But you're still making like
they won't-
over half profit.
They think we're probably going to buy these for like $5.
If you, yeah, and if you had them cold, you could probably sell them for $1, but I think like, this is something that doesn't need to be necessarily cold. Would it be better if it was cold? Yes, but I think that kids would buy this if it's not. This is pretty much the same cost as this, right? And this has probably got a higher perceived value. Do you know what a perceived value is?
But this is also
How
bigger.
much you feel like yeah, it's bigger, it's like a cooler bottle, you probably can sell it for more. You wanna get one of each of those, like a box of that too? I mean, it's only $4.
We
Yeah.
have how much money left?
$16.
What do we do with that $16?
We're gonna go get a poster board and some stuff to decorate the set.
Stuff to decorate us.
This is only
Or we could do
$1.37.
the white one and it'd be cheaper.
It would be a little bit cheaper, but it wouldn't be as brightly colored.
Okay, we
And
can
so
do
this
this
will
one.
draw attention. I think that drawing attention is going to be really important. All right, and then do you guys want to get the
Jumbo
special-
markers.
You want to get the jumbo markers? Okay, you want to
And we
grab
have
that?
to figure out a situation to store everything on the table.
So one easy situation would be to get some like brightly colored tape and put like tape down the middle. All right, do you think that we're all good here?
Yeah.
Let's go check it.
I'm so overwhelmed. TJ, are you overwhelmed?
Yes.
So this was just basically us walking the kids through the process of how to start a business and like, you know, basically like investment versus return on investment, that sort of thing. So we basically just turned this into a homeschool project. So that's the end of this. Next week we'll share them setting up at the kids marketplace and like all of what that looks like, how much profit they earned, and all the details. So make sure to come back next week. We post videos every Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We're Family of Nomads, and we see you guys next time. Bye.